Hello, my name is William, and welcome to another video demonstrating how we automate Oracle R12 or Fusion ERP support or back office processes. We leverage automation technologies such as UiPath RPA or robotic process automation, and others such as artificial intelligence or human-in-loop processes. At a high level, our support automation followed this process. The robots detects the issues, then analyze to determine the root cause. Third, if required, we have a human-in-loop process to make a decision or to provide additional information. Finally, the robot goes ahead with the resolution flow. So far, we've created hundreds of ready-to-implement flows, handling common issues or errors within Oracle. Some are not really errors, but more what we call business proactive flows, which attempts to resolve transactions gone past due or sitting in hold, etc. Over to you.
Thanks, Wilson. This is Nagan Anapaneni. I am part of Supplier Oracle support and back office automation product development team. My role is a solution architect and automation lead for the automation project. I have 20 plus years of experience in Oracle Financials implementation for reputed global clients with finance process re-engineering expertise and deep understanding of RPA technology. Today, I'll walk you through a demo on how a robot can detect holes on the invoices in Oracle Payables module and trigger human-in-loop process to resolve the holes. In this demo, we are going to demonstrate how a robot detects AP invoice holes and work with relevant business users to get their inputs and resolve the holes and validate invoice in Payables. There are around 33 possible AP holes. Robot can resolve most of these issues with a human in loop. Here are a few common causes. One, PO matching holes is the most commonly occurring ones. For example, quantity billed exceeds quantity ordered. Invoice holes relating to invoice information. Invoice line holes. In this process, robot creates a task for business users to provide inputs for releasing the holes and will notify the preparer via email and also pings on Microsoft Teams or Workplace. Robot routes the communication to the appropriate business users based on the operating unit and the matched PO. So let me explain briefly how we build this automation flow in UiPath. We have built a flow in UiPath Studio to perform the actions for above scenario. If robot fails to execute the flow, then it will trigger a notification to automation team about the automation failure. First, the robot collects the required configuration files and tests the connection to the Oracle database. Once a robot successfully collects the data, it will check if there are any holes placed on the AP invoices since robot last run. If it finds the invoices with holes, the robot will know the resolution path for each of the possible holes. In this case, it will continue by creating a task with hole details and actions that a business user can take against each hole to release. This is how the process flow was built in UiPath Studio. Now, let's move on to the demo of this process. Before I launch the flow, let me show you the invoices that were on hold in Oracle applications. I am launching Invoice Workbench and searching for the invoices for PO number 4595. As you see, it fetched 3 invoices. There is one invoice INV 333 matched to the PO that we are taking as an example. Let's click on the holes tab and you see that there is a quantity ordered hold. This means the billed quantity exceeded the ordered quantity. The ordered quantity is 15 and the billed quantity is 20 in this case. Let's switch to purchasing responsibility and query the PO number 4595. As you see, there is only one line with the quantity 15. I'm closing this PO form and moving to the orchestrator to trigger the robot. This is a UiPath orchestrator screen showing various processes. For demo purpose, I'm triggering the process Oracle Support Automation PO holes manually. But in production, this will be a scheduled process running at a predefined intervals. Now, PO holes process is running, which will fetch the holes placed on the invoices. Once the robot identifies the holes, it will create a task in UiPath and assign to appropriate business user based on the metrics. In this case, the task is assigned to preparer. Robot sends an email notification to preparer with the invoice number and the whole details. Also, robot pings preparer on Microsoft Teams as you see on the screen. Notice that the message is having a link to the task. Preparer can click on the link either in Microsoft Teams message or the email to open the task in the Action Center. Alternatively, preparer can access the task in their mobile app as well. Users can click on the task and robot opens the task, which will provide the details of the invoice along with whole details and the actions that user can take for respective hold. On this screen, you see a hold quantity billed exceeds quantity ordered and actions list which has 5 possible actions preparer can take. Also, the task has a link to more invoice details. Let me click on the link, which will open an Excel file and provides all the details of the invoice and the invoice lines. Also, the task provides the links to the invoice attachments that were available at invoice level in Oracle EBS. Preparer can click on the attached invoice to review more details on the invoice received from the supplier. If you scroll down further, it will also provide the attachments at a purchase order level as well as a requisition level for preparer to review, which will help him to take a appropriate action. For preparer to review more details on the PO and related transaction details, he or she can click on a link PO matched invoices and receipts details. Robot opens an Excel file. This Excel file has got 3 tabs. The first tab contains PO and all the line details, and the next tab contains details of all the invoices that were matched to this particular PO. Preparer can review if previous invoices matched correctly to this PO. Third tab contains the details of the receiving transactions, which will provide how much quantity is received and on what date. Business users can choose the appropriate action to fix the issue and move to the respective fields and update the values. I'm selecting to increase the PO value as an action, and let's scroll down to select a PO line that needs to increase the value. Here, we can click on Edit checkbox, which will make the quantity field editable and change the quantity from 15 to 20. After correcting, click Submit button. Robot will start running the PO holds process again, which in turn launches the PO error fixing process, which will update the quantity on the PO. As you see on the log messages, PO line quantity is added. Let's go back to Oracle applications and open the purchase order form. I'm querying the PO 4595. As you see, the quantity is updated to 20, and also notice the PO approval status changed to requires reapproval. Robot also can trigger the approval after modifying the quantity. Let's click on the approve button and submit for approval. As the current user has approval limits, PO got approved. Otherwise, it will route the approval to an appropriate approver. I am switching to payables responsibility and launching the invoice workbench. I am requerying the invoices for the PO number 4595, and let's select the invoice number INV 333 and holds still exist. Let's click on the actions and validate this invoice again. After invoice validation, notice the hold is released automatically based on the user action, and invoice status is changed to validated and there are no more holds on the invoice. This proactive monitoring of holds and fixing timely in collaboration with the business users will keep transactions up to date and avoid delays in processing the invoices. Also, this process avoids the offline communication between AP team and purchasing teams and streamlines the whole release process. This is just one of the example of hundreds of such business scenarios where robots can detect transactions and take corrective action with or without human in the loop. This is the end of the demo on how a robot works with a human in loop to resolve the issues. Thanks for watching the demo. Over to you, Wilson.
Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, go ahead and subscribe to our Oracle Automation YouTube channel. We launched this YouTube channel to provide practical examples on how Oracle R12 or Fusion, both for support as well as back office processes, can be nearly fully automated using automation technologies such as RPA or robotic process automation, as well as artificial intelligence and others. If interested to learn more, drop us a note at contact@Simprio. Thanks.